now to a taste sensation of a whole new dimension. Flavor tripping. Ever heard of it? It's an experiment among foodies who use a flavor-altering berry to eat foods that are normally too bitter, too sour, too spicy to even stand. Well, now doctors are studying the berry in hopes that it will stimulate the appetite of cancer patients that are undergoing chemotherapy. Doctors say there's some real medical potential with this miracle fruit. To find out more about it, we're going to turn to Dr. Mike Kuznier. He's a medical oncologist and a lead researcher of Mount Sinai Comprehensive Cancer Center, which is in Miami. Doctor, nice to talk to you this morning.
Same.
So tell us about how this berry came to know about this berry and why you think this could be the secret weapon to help people that are going through cancer treatments to actually maintain a healthy and tasty diet.
Well, essentially, there's several studies that have reported that patients that are undergoing chemotherapy have alterations of taste. Some patients describe the food as having metallic taste. Some patients actually describe the food as having no taste whatsoever. I remember a patient of mine that gave me a quote that I use quite a bit, in which he said that he could order pizza and eat the box and not realize the difference in between the box and the pizza. One day while I was treating a patient that had some work with the Fairchild Botanical Gardens here in Miami, he came across with one of the gardeners and he discussed these issues with the gardener, and he told him about this miracle fruit. So he brought it into the office. Essentially, the patient walked into my office with a few of the berries as well as 2 lemons, and he told me, just try it. And when we tried it was quite interesting, as you just tried it, and we decided to go ahead and try to start a study.
Okay, so tell me about that study. I know you have support from the Food and Drug Administration for a clinical trial. So about 5 months now, you have been researching, is it 40 cancer patients, and what have you found?
Well, the objective is to do the research in a total of 40 patients. At this time, we are close to, I believe, 18 patients accrued into the study. The results are preliminary so far, but just informally and without doing the full statistical analysis, it appears to be that there is quite a bit of improvement in taste. Out of the first 18 patients, I know only of 3 patients that have referred that they have no effect on their taste when they tried the fruit. All the other patients have referred that the fruit actually improved quite a bit their taste.
So it obviously doesn't help everybody, but it helps a majority of the people that at least you've been studying in this clinical trial. How exactly does it work? This miracle fruit releases some sort of a protein?
Yeah, it's not completely well understood. There's several reports in the literature that go back to 1964 and 1968, in which the actual compound of the fruit that may alter the taste, it's a protein that it's been called the miraculin, has been studied, has been attempted to be synthesized in the past by several companies. However, it has not been done in a large scale, and it appears to be that it just intercalates in the taste buds and improve the amount of sensation that is received in the tongue receptors.
And obviously you're most concerned as an oncologist about the terrific changes it could bring for people that are undergoing chemotherapy, but I understand this also has more medical benefits as well, possibly for somebody battling diabetes.
That was the original study. In the original study that was attempted to do an improvement of glycemic index on the patients with diabetes, and then they were trying to attempt use of this protein on the fruit as an artificial sweetener. Actually, there were some reports of the soft drink industry trying to use it as the artificial sweetener for some of their drinks, but it has not been done. So, to my knowledge, is the first actual medical study to be conducted with this fruit.
All right, Dr. Mike Kuznier, I have to ask you just as we wrap up, because we're talking about the medical benefits, I have to see, do you often have these flavor tripping or these taste tripping parties just to have a little bit of fun?
No, I haven't, but I have tried the fruit with several of the people in the office just to know that it was a believable effect, and it was not just my feeling out of the excitement when the patient showed it to me, and it does appear to have an effect in most of the people with normal taste. So we hopefully will see the same on the patients that are undergoing chemotherapy.
Fascinating research. Again, the miracle fruit hailing from West Africa, but found also in South Florida. Dr. Mike Kuznier, a medical oncologist and lead researcher with Miami's Mount Sinai Comprehensive Cancer Center. Thank you, doctor. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.